Rome, 161 AD. A man sits alone before dawn in his private quarters inside the imperial palace. Outside, the empire is fracturing. Plague spreading, wars erupting on three borders, senators sharpening their knives in the dark. He is the most powerful person alive, and yet he opens a small journal and writes to himself, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That man is Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome. Imagine sitting where he sits, the weight of a civilization pressing on your shoulders, the chaos entirely beyond your reach. What do you do with that? Here is the quiet truth the Stoics discovered. An unshakable mind is not built by controlling the world around you. It is built by releasing it. The Stoics were not dreamers. They were soldiers, slaves, and emperors. People buried inside real suffering. They did not teach that life becomes easy. They taught something far more useful. They called it the dichotomy of control. What is yours, and what is not? Epictetus, who was born into slavery in the 1st century AD and knew suffering long before he knew philosophy, put it with absolute plainness. Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. He was not speaking from comfort. He had no comfort to speak from. His wisdom was forged in a world that gave him nothing. And still, he found the one territory no master could ever claim: the interior life. The Stoics believed that our opinions, our impulses, our desires, our refusals, these alone are ours. Everything else, reputation, weather, other people's choices, the arc of the economy, these are not ours. They never were. And when we stop treating what is not ours as if it were, something in us grows very quiet, very steady. Consider Marcus again. In 166 AD, the Antonine Plague arrived in Rome carried by returning soldiers. Tens of thousands died, the city filled with fear. Marcus could not stop the plague. He could not command the disease. What he could do, what he chose to do, was show up day after day, calm and present, making decisions inside his circle and releasing everything outside it. He did not perform serenity. He practiced it. Now bring that same frame into your own life this week. Perhaps your work is uncertain. Perhaps a relationship is frail. Perhaps you opened the news this morning and felt the familiar tightening in your chest. That low hum of dread that the modern world has made ordinary. Notice that feeling. It is almost always located outside your circle. The job market is not yours to control. You can control the quality of work you do today. Another person's choices are not yours. You can control how honestly and kindly you show up. Every time you return to that boundary, what is mine, what is not, the storm clouds outside grow quieter, not because they disappear, but because you have stopped living in them. So what does this look like in practice? Not in philosophy, but in a Tuesday afternoon. Start very small. When something unsettles you today, a harsh message, a plan that falls apart, a silence where there should be an answer. Pause before reacting. Ask one question: is this inside my circle or outside it? Just that question, nothing more. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Most of our chaos lives in the gap between what is happening and what we fear might happen. The Stoic practice is simply to keep returning to the actual present moment. This breath, this decision, this action within reach. Over days, this becomes a reflex. Over weeks, it becomes a posture. Over time, it becomes who you are. You do not become someone who is never shaken. You become someone who knows the way back to stillness. Leaves falling from a tree do not resist autumn. The river does not argue with its banks. The Stoic mindset is not made of stone. It is made of water. It moves, it yields, and yet nothing truly breaks it. If something in this resonated with you, sit with it for a moment before the day moves on. That pause is already the practice. If you want to go deeper into ancient wisdom from modern life, subscribe. There is much more stillness waiting here. And carry this with you today. What is not yours, release it.